of WWE.
Is a fatal four-way match. Making his way to the ring from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins.
There's no denying Rollins certainly has a style all his own. Definitely has a better wardrobe than Saxton.
Hey, well, actually, I think he does.
Brought his career to a new level when he became the first WWE World Heavyweight Champion. And with that, Seth ignited fierce competition around the title. He minted it as one of the most desirable championships in all of WWE. Put your ones up for Solo.
And his opponents, first from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 250 pounds, Solo Sikoa.
The bloodline has evolved to its most dangerous form thanks to this man.
Solo Sikoa, a man who never walks alone.
He's evolved from a street champion to an enforcer to a brutal leader.
You're right, Cole, and the scariest part about it is Solo is still constantly evolving.
Man, that is a terrifying thought, Corey.
Solo Sikoa will savagely attack anyone who stands in the way of what he wants.
Including family. Whatever it takes to get more power.
A top competitor around the world, Sami Zayn.
And from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn.
The man that dethroned Gunther is the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion.
Sami Zayn has been in WWE for over a decade, but every year he seems to get even better.
Well, there's no telling what he has his sights set on next.
The incomparable Sami Zayn, ready to give it his all once again.
The ultimate measure of a man is how he stands at challenging times, and Sami is always up for a challenge.
Here comes one of the greatest in history, CM Punk.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
CM Punk always a brash and defiant competitor. And Punk has had to fight his way to the very top, using his own unique style in the ring. Whether you love him or hate him, his approach has made CM Punk an all-time great.
CM Punk looks ready to make a statement inside the ring.
And looking around the ring, this should be an interesting fatal four-way match tonight. Ready for the challenge, we see Seth Rollins, Solo Sikoa, Sami Zayn, and CM Punk.
It is going to be extremely interesting to see how things shake out. No time to rest in a fatal four-way match.
No rest for the wicked, and we've got four superstars who have nothing but malicious intentions for one another. Nowhere to hide in this one.
Each of those boots seem to get heavier with each blow.
Face buster. He's rising to his feet in a perilous situation.
In a match with no disqualifications, you really want to lean into that stipulation. You have to use every attack you have that's normally against the rules. If you're not going to use the situation to your advantage, you've already lost.
That's very sound advice for any no DQ situation, Corey.
Got the leg and elbow finds its mark.
Clearly had a strategy going on there with the attention on the leg.
And Sammy's focus looked like it was shaken after that. Hoisted up. Gutbuster. Single leg drop kick caught him. Solo reverses and looks to capitalize. He's headed up high. Look out. Then it's Seth Rollins.
The high risk just resulted in a big splat.
Chicken wing.
Just like that, Rollins dodges.
Taken head over heels. Rollins with a...
Power slam. Good night. The cover for the win. Oh my, how in the world did he kick out of that?
Not getting a 2 count at this point has to be frustrating.
He pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
Gets out of dodge. Oh, they're just punishing their opponent now.
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
High-risk plans from Rollins.
Focusing from the top. 5-star frog splash.
Springboard elbow. Great height.
Soul kick.
Arm wringer applied. Well, that came to an end with a rough punch.
This is a situation you want to avoid.
Planted face first.
And that attack has the Street champ looking a little less tough.
Grab their opponent by the ankles. Bludgeoning them with that bat.
Oh, absolutely brutal. Oh, no, I think they may have busted him open, guys. Has Sammy in a pinning predicament. Forces the shoulder up after two.
Getting dangerously close to ending it all there.
Up and, oh, knee right to the spine. What a clothesline. Wow, what a clubbing blow. Zayn trying to close this out.
The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now.
Shows that this is still anybody's match at this point.
Oh, what a plex.
Should be it. Holding his opponent.
And hoisting up his opponent. It's time. Go to sleep. But can Punk close this?
He's definitely been worn down a little.
Yeah, but what else do you expect? And down for the count.
And he stops the ref's count. Now it's Sikoa.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
Reversal. He saw that coming. Falls for the second rope. Driving down. Ascending to the top rope.
Punk from up high.
Elbow drop from the top rope.
Going for the cover. He might just have it.
Stopping the pin. And Rollins. Single leg drop kick caught him.
What we are seeing from these superstars is almost unreal.
And defying all sense of reason, they continue to fight tooth and nail.
Ooh.
Pow, what a shot.
He could absolutely be at the end of his rope.
It's time to catch that second, maybe even third wind.
This has got to be it. Seth is down for the count. Kicks out before the 2 count.
There is no quit in this man to
Sammy with a big boot.
that could put Solo down for good.
Punk never saw that coming.
I don't know about you two, but I can barely hear my own thoughts.
The WWE Universe is making their feelings heard loud and clear.
Oh, my. Knee right to the back of the neck.
I don't think Sikoa is aware of the danger that's coming. Here it comes. The stomp.
We've seen this win matches for Rollins. Ooh, merciless looking blow.
Zayn trying to close this out. He just broke up the pin in the nick of time. Inverted DDT. This has been a very physical and draining match.
And his body has to be in extreme amounts of pain right now.
And there was some force on that move. Boom! With a lariat. Hoping that was enough. Was it? Stops the count, keeping this match alive.
Back elbow completely cuts them off.
And of the line from Punk.
Stops the pin.
He almost had him. Vicious, downright savage club right there.
Knife edge chop. Oh, look at this. Flip over neck breaker. Picture perfect. Look out.
It is all Rollins.
Up on the
the shoulders.
Down in a hurry.
And Rollins getting battered there.
Been holding strong for so long throughout this fatal four-way.
Someone hold the roof down, because I think it's coming off the hinges.
What an atmosphere. An insane amount of adrenaline must be coursing through these competitors' veins.
Calf kick finds the mark.
Punk with his eyes on Rollins, looking to end this thing.
What a counter by Rollins.
Oh, caught him. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Into the pinfall for the victory. Kicks out.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down? Tornado DDT!
Talk about devastation.
Right across the knee. Heel hook locked in. This is painful.
He's got him down to the pin.
Fights out at 2.
I am shaking my head in disbelief over how he managed to get the shoulder up.
From behind. Back suplex.
You can tell he's looking to end this here.
From the top.
Pop right in the stomach creates the separation. And he's going to the top. From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. Going for the cover. Solo shoulders her down.
Stopping the ref's count just in time.
Still fighting back. Look at him go.
So precise with the super.
Sally Zayn with a big boot.
Feeling like it. Rollins looking for it. Down low with the stomp.
Now Rollins needs to end this.
Looking for the pin. No, he beats the count.
Oh, man, what a kick out. Sami Zayn remains one of the most tenacious superstars around.
How often do you see Seth Rollins come up that short, that close? He's got to be livid right about now. Countering that offense.
Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in.
It's the spinning solo.
Here's the cover. Solo for the win.
He's able to end the pin count there.
Goodness. Who throws a bat? Honestly.
Utilizing the top rope to inflict more punishment.
Wow, tripped over the... Rollins with a head of steam. Big air. The stump connects. End of the line for Zayn.
And Rollins contending with some more hard offense.
Blast off. Tremendous impact.
Going for the win. Picking up the victory as his opponent does his best. Saxton stares up at the lights.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
An enormous win here in this fatal four-way match.
This match was absolutely filled with surprises and dramatic moments from all four superstars. This is one intimidating superstar.
I agree with you, Saxton. I pity those who pick a fight with Braun Breaker.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, Braun Breaker.
We've seen a fury to Braun Breaker, a fiery temper that fuels him in the ring.
And that fire cannot be extinguished.
A young man who eats, sleeps, and breathes success.
Think about this. Braun Breaker won the NXT Championship only a few months into his tenure at NXT. And then he goes on to win the Intercontinental title only a few months into his tenure on the main roster.
Well, right now is the time for Braun to do what badasses do best. Dragon Lee is about to take flight.
And his opponent, representing the LWO from Tala, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 165 pounds, Dragon Lee!
You're about to see things in the ring you've never seen before.
You're right about that, Cole. You never want to blink when Dragon Lee competes.
This man is facing an opponent tonight who is simply unstoppable. Can he break Braun Breaker tonight? And here we go with the second-generation luchador Dragon Lee, who has seen an incredible amount of success in WWE.
Watching one Dragon Lee match, there's no wonder why he's so well-respected in the locker room. He spent a lot of time honing his abilities around the world, learning and adopting many of the respective styles.
Yeah, Byron, I think you'd be hard-pressed to find a superstar as well-rounded as Lee.
And then we have Braun Breaker, a hungry young superstar whose fast evolution has been stunning to watch. It seems like every time we see him, Braun is getting tougher, getting stronger, and earning more experience inside the ring. Yeah, it's a scary thought, but Breaker really is getting better all the time. You blink twice and he'll have found some way to up his game. He is quickly becoming one very dominant superstar.
Dragon being picked apart by the opposition.
Full focus from Braun. Powerful suplex toss. Whoa! It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed.
Spine buster! And a direct attack brought to Dragon there. Oh! What a back body drop!
Was definitely not thinking about finesse with that one. Was only thinking about dominance. Nicely done.
Goes down face first from the gourd buster. A fire has been lit inside of Breaker.
Any chance for Dragon's offense is being trampled.
Flat out power into the scoop slam. It's rare that we see someone with the speed and power of Braun Breaker. What's your best strategy to get the upper hand here, Corey?
Well, those are two very beneficial attributes in WWE when they're well honed. Breaker's still relatively inexperienced at effectively using them. It shouldn't take long before you see a weak link in Breaker's chain.
Sharp punch. European uppercut. Making his way to the top here. From the top. Dragon being picked apart by the opposition.
Yeah, Breaker isn't giving any quarter.
Ooh, slows that down with a well-placed kick.
Measured kick to the vertebrae.
What now? Ooh, stomp to the tummy.
Tummy
Connects. Saw it coming.
Oh, Braun Breaker, look at the power. Military press.
Boom! Military press.
Oh, this could be it. They could end it right here.
Yeah, no, he doesn't get the 3.
How?
Braun fires back.
Uh-oh. Getting out of harm's way. This
Breaker's shoulders are down for the match. A defiant kick out after 1.
right now, I just don't know what it's going to take.
The end for Breaker is looking inevitable here.
Caught by the back of the elbow.
Oh, clothesline.
And that can vanquish Dragon Lee.
And the cover. Guys, can you believe how great that match was?
But hold on a second. What the hell happened to the lights?
Oh my God, no! Look at the size of that man!
He's got a hold of him. All the way up
Choke
and
slam.
down.
We heard rumors that he would be here to speak. I wonder what the champ has to say.
He just put the whole WWE locker room on notice.
Just another perk of being the champ.
I gotta say, there were a few good points made there.
Whoa, the champ put his foot down and proclaimed victory ahead of his next match.
A champion always knows how to handle pressure.
Here comes the Poison Pixie of WWE.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Riverside, California, Candice LeRae.
One of the biggest names in independent wrestling before joining WWE, Candice LeRae has continued to add to her accolades in NXT and on the main roster.
We've seen it time and time again that Candice has zero fear when it comes to the competition.
Ladder matches, war games. Candice has done it all in WWE and has survived. No protection, no sanctuary. Lyra Valkyria has arrived.
And her opponent from Dublin, Ireland, Lyra Valkyria.
Lyra possesses amazing technical wrestling abilities, which have worked great as equalizers against tougher opponents.
And Lyra has used those skills to slay some of the biggest names in WWE, like Io Sky and Becky Lynch. A woman who has called herself the Celtic goddess of war.
We've already seen Valkyria forge herself in battle.
Something tells me that tonight's match will sharpen Valkyria's blade even more.
Candice LeRae is a textbook example of looks can be deceiving. As sweet and harmless as she may seem in the ring, she's anything but.
Well, she's the poison pixie for a reason, Cole. This pint-sized powerhouse is cunning. She's intense. She's no pushover.
You underestimate Candice LeRae at your own risk.
And Lyra Valkyria is standing across the ring, poised and ready to attack. Lyra channels the legacy of the Irish goddess of war in fights, as they did centuries ago.
Well, I don't know anything about Celtic mythology, but I do know Valkyria is a superior strategist and a technical wizard in the ring.
Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
German suplex.
Exploder suplex.
Candice falling victim to a surge of attacks here.
LeRae is showing some vulnerabilities in her game.
Oh, what a hip toss.
She might need to regroup.
Yeah, but she still has a lot left in the tank. Hurricanrana.
Got caught. Leg scissors, monkey flip.
Often talk about Candice LeRae's toughness, but to some, it's just stubbornness. Corey, could that possibly backfire on her tonight?
Well, if you want to call Candice stubborn, go ahead. But she's got enough experience in that ring to know what she's doing. So I don't think it'll backfire at all.
And now Valkyria looks in control.
Lyra Valkyria, here we go. It's popping off. Oh, man.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe. Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags. Ooh.
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
Ooh. This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
Fist after fist, neither one relenting here. And that'll end this exchange right there. A steady stream of moves taking out LeRae.
Candice needs to find a way to...
Shoulders down. She might have her.
Kick out. She still has life.
She just dug down deep there, but I don't know if she'll be able to do it again.
A drop kick in the corner.
Perfectly executed.
The end of the road for Candice might just be near.
Lyra Valkyria powering up her opponent.
And now down with a nightwing.
Candice has got nothing left.
Oh, and she picked up a monumental win.
Here is your winner, Lyra Valkyria.
Candice LeRae unable to get it done, losing this match.
The warrior spirit was running through Lyra Valkyria tonight. You can't deny it.
The WWE Universe just exploded.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 178 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Adrian.
The WWE Universe more than ready to see this one start. This is going to be good. He may not be defending the championship tonight, but his pride is always on the line. Stand up and pay respect to the master.
And his opponent, representing American-made from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds, Chad Gable.
Gable's recently taken a whole new class under his wing, and they're much better than those old losers. Chad Gable is a paragon of athleticism.
And Chad Gable leads his students by a brutal example.
The champ looks ready for this match here tonight.
It's hard to think of a champion who always has that look of determination. While the title might not be on the line here tonight, this still has that same big fight feel.
You stole my line, Byron, but I'll allow it for 2K. Nonetheless, you're right, the champ is looking at this match with the same intensity he would if the title was on the line.
And then we've got Chad Gable, who, like him or not, is a true master of the mat.
What's not to like, Saxton? Master Gable's been humble enough to take plenty of fortunate superstars under his wing. Gable knows what it takes to be a winner and a competitor at the top of his game, and he has no problem imparting that wisdom to others.
Tossed by the neck. And he retaliates. Boom. Kick. Nasty kick. Perfect kick.
Oh my gosh, terminating knee smash.
Oh, look at this combination of strikes. Like he's got 11 arms and feet. Setting it up. Thunderous clothesline. Uh-oh. Harlem sidekick. We all know Chad Gable has a pretty short fuse. While that kind of intensity is what has made him successful, it's also cost him some important matches.
Yeah, Cole, and that's why Gable needs to keep his cool in this one. He has to know his opponent's looking to push his buttons here, so Gable needs to put a stop to that as soon as possible.
Saw it coming and avoided it.
What a forearm! Finds a counter for Gable.
Oh, a knee to the face.
Oh, look at the knee strikes. Precision strikes.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Oh, God. Shouting drop arm breaker.
A pin. This might do it.
here is your winner, Adrian.
And down goes Chad Gable.
An absolute statement by the victor here tonight. What a steamrolling.
Here comes B-Fab.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing the Street Profits from Akron, Ohio, B-Fab.
She may not have a ton of experience, but she does have a ton of heart and untapped athleticism.
Well, I hope that B-Fab's a quick learner because the competition level has never been higher.
B-Fab has led so many competitors to greatness.
Well, now it's time that B-Fab grabbed a little greatness for herself.
And I fully believe she can do it.
Blair Davenport, the self-proclaimed scourge of the women's division.
A mix of gothic charisma and cold-hearted fury.
And her opponent from Wellington, New Zealand, Blair Davenport.
This woman is the textbook definition of ruthless. You gotta love Blair Davenport. Here's a woman who has plans to send a message to the women's locker room every time she steps into the ring.
Yeah, hoping to strike fear in the hearts of the entire division, as she's done in the past.
Has been a master of mind games already, and she's only getting started. Blair Davenport ready to wreak havoc tonight.
Davenport's found that chaos and unpredictability suit her and her goals best, so she's going to lean into it.
And it's only made her that much more dangerous. There's no predicting what we'll see from her here in this one.
And despite her relative in-ring inexperience, I actually think B-Fab is a bit of a secret weapon here in WWE.
B-Fab's a spectacular athlete for sure. Not as experienced, I agree, but when you look at the raw skill, she's going to be a player.
Sidewalk slam.
Look at this. Snap suplex.
Absolutely spiked DDT.
Just look at Fab taking control here.
Blair needs to find a way to reverse her fortunes.
Returning to the ring now.
Here's the snapmare, followed by the knee drop.
That'll fracture an orbital.
Kick to the back. Isolating their opponent's arm, and oh!
Oh, stop right to the hand. You can feel the resentment building with each stomp there.
And another. When taking on the intimidating Blair Davenport, it is critical that you show no fear. Davenport will pounce on any crack in your mental armor, so this is no time for hesitation or timidness.
Good point, Corey. The twisted Davenport does love to play mental games.
Nice plant. Headlock takeover, slowing down the pace.
Tremendous pressure on the head and neck.
Uh-oh, jawbreaker!
Call the dentist. Look at these kicks and
Not the hair, and dropping the hair too.
scoop slam sets things up.
Blair can't seem to get out of harm's way.
Just like I said, showing zero fear when taking on Davenport. Just going at Blair with no hesitation.
Driving face first. He lost some of her stamina at this stage.
I don't think either one has the edge at this point, though. Bam!
Oh, she fights BFAB back.
Davenport might be able to start mounting something here.
Yeah, Davenport able to stop that surge dead in its tracks.
She's making the climb to the top rope.
From way up, double axe handle.
A burst of offense from BFAB.
BFAB is executing everything she wants.
Oh, right into a counter.
She's pushing back.
Into the cover, but is it enough? And she's not done yet.
Easy kick out there, but they'll get harder soon.
Connects with the kick. Delivering the suplex.
Experience really hurt BFAB in that sequence. Taking the action to the outside.
Might be taking a breather here.
She'll take things into the ring. Ooh. Driving the face down.
Looking for something big here.
Watch out.
She completely missed there.
Kick lands.
BFAB looks to capitalize after the reversal.
Wrenching the arm. Driven all the way down for a European arm breaker.
Watching her prey rise. We know what she's looking for here.
Gets lifted into position. Michinoku driver.
Completely missed the mark there.
She's looking even worse for wear now.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer a good defense will even matter at this point. Pulled back into the hip toss.
Oh, knockdown. And again, look at the impact in the collision. Ducks underneath. In a wild clothesline. She counters it.
Uh-oh. High angle belly to back suplex.
Is this it? Blair with the cover. Shoulder up even before a 1 count.
Amazing.
Getting to her feet here. Stumbling into the lion's den.
Punch to the stomach and stopped in their tracks.
Intercepts that attack with a knee.
She wants it one more time. Neck breaker. That is just about to finish this.
That might have done it. This could be it. 2 count. And a big victory here tonight.
Here is your winner, BFAB.
Very impressive victory for BFAB.
This is only going to make Blair Davenport even more dangerous. It's one thing when she gets her way. It's another thing altogether when she doesn't.
She has a temper, that's for sure.
Here comes over 600 pounds of unbridled destruction.
Hey, as their name implies, all they care about is causing pain.
Now, these are the last two men you want to see charging your way.
And they might be the last thing you ever see if they do.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Paul Ellering at a combined weight of 620 pounds. The World Tag Team Champions, Anchor and Result, Authors of Pain.
The most dominant tag team to ever come out of NXT has somehow only gotten bigger and badder.
And somehow meaner, too.
AOP only has destruction in mind. I'm not even sure if winning or losing matters to them.
I'd say it's about high time for a little British strong style.
And their opponents, first, representing New Catch Republic from Dudley, England, weighing in at 175 pounds, Tyler Bate.
How about this? The first and last NXT UK champ in the building.
Well, Tyler Bate is always down for a fight and always ready to get it on.
Bate has remarkable poise to go with the flow.
Bates the first NXT UK Triple Crown champion, NXT UK champ, Tag champ, and NXT Heritage Cup champion.
Big, strong boy vibes all day.
No weak link in his game. A true example of British strong style. The Bruiserweight.
And representing New Catch Republic from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds, the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne.
Pete Dunne, such a ruthless opponent.
Now the Bruiserweight utilizes destructive precision to pick his opponents apart.
And he has an unrelenting fighting spirit. As intense and as dangerous as they come.
Pete Dunne enjoys winning as much as he enjoys inflicting pain upon his opponents.
You don't have to like Pete Dunne, but he will demand that you remember his name.
New Catch Republic set for action here. Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate, a couple of old school grapplers.
Well, Dunne and Bate are all about using that classic UK wrestling style to dismantle the opposition. It's nothing fancy, it's just what works.
Sometimes the tried and true methods just can't be beat. New Catch Republic knows that.
Yeah, but there's over 600 pounds of pure aggression ready to tear them apart limb from limb.
Facing off against the Authors of Pain is never an envious position to be in, and lately they've been more aggressive than ever. I gotta say, I didn't even think that was possible, but here we are. I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that.
Hey, that's my water bottle.
Don't worry about that now. Just get out of the way, Saxton.
No, you know what? Stay right there, Saxton.
What a forearm smash.
And he turned it around.
Oh, just manhandling their opponent. Fallaway slam. It couldn't have felt good being chucked around like that. Launched with a belly-to-belly.
With authority.
Got out of the way that time.
Planted with a wicked DDT. Great counter. Pin.
Here we go.
And he manages to kick out at one.
He is certainly sending a message, getting his shoulder up before two.
Ooh, big blow.
Textbook scoop slam.
Military press.
And Rezar is taking control.
Bate has to find an opening and respond.
Nice hip toss. Just a perfect mix of pure power and bad intentions.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the manager doing under the apron?
This is why it's good to have a manager. Good to have an ally who wants you to win as badly as you do. And will introduce any tool to produce victory. The official removing that potential hazard in the ring.
Rezar cuts him off.
And Bate steers clear there. Clothesline! Uh-oh. That's a free fall.
An unrelenting assault being brought to Bate. Rezar is on a roll.
Put into the corner. What could be next?
What a way to get out of that one.
Momentum going back to his corner.
Could be a chance for Rezar to change the complexion of this match.
Nice hip toss.
Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here.
Does the official not see him?
And here's the cover.
And a kick out.
Not a very effective pin attempt.
And Rezar is taking control.
Bate has to wake up and fast.
Oh my goodness, that might have snapped a finger. The stress that was put on those joints could have some latent effects.
Oh, joints going in all the wrong directions.
Ooh, answer that with a stiff knee. And fiery lariat.
Oh my goodness, what an impactful STO.
Rezar gets fended off.
Finds the roll-up.
The ref calls it off. He's on the ropes.
Shoulder tackle.
Hard impact on the back.
The cover for the win.
Keeps his team alive. What a save.
Rezar has him sized up. Uh-oh. Go for the run. Choke slam.
Can Bate recover?
And that's it. Scores the win for the team.
Here are your winners, Anchor and Result, Authors of Pain.
New Catch Republic capture the win.
Two minds working as one in the ring to create magic. It is a beautiful thing to witness, gentlemen.
Jax has got that look on her face, and we're about to find out why. We know the champ's having issues. Let's hear what she says.
She's laid down the challenge.
And the crowd wants to see this.
And this is a lousy outcome.
It's like the air just got sucked out of this arena.
Doesn't seem like we'll have a title showdown tonight.
These two have waited so long for this moment, for this matchup. And from behind.
This is not the way this was supposed to go down. The official just called for the bell.
I mean, come on. Are you going to condone this cheap shot, Graves?
Trying to get an advantage by any means necessary. That's what this is about.
We have the bell, and it's time to fight for Jimmy Uso, who's been obsessed with showing who he is as his own man, no matter what it impacts.
It's not wise to try and enter the psyche of Jimmy, but he needs to keep his mind clear and focus on the task at hand, not fixate on proving a point.
He doesn't care who he hurts. What Jimmy Uso has done is become an island unto himself, and in the process, ripped his family apart.
And this is when McDonough slows things down and finalizes his attack plan. You got to keep your eyes on JD. This is a very sneaky individual.
Look, JD might not win any popularity contests, Saxton, but neither would you. JD can straight up go in the ring, and that's all that matters.
Love it or hate it, there's a certain toughness that's brought out in no DQ matches.
Yeah, no DQ matches can really test just how much a superstar can take. Sometimes it's even more than they expected. For certain superstars, it may unlock a new part of their personality.
Damage is starting to take its toll on him.
Yeah, that ruthless side of Jimmy just absolutely took over there.
He'll take things into the ring. Kick to the gut.
Wrapped around into a neck breaker. McDonough lacking that surge of energy right now.
JD needs to be resourceful in this situation.
Connecting on the DDT. We are witnessing a malicious string of attacks right now.
Kick to the gut.
Oh, what a right!
Hoisted up. Snap suplex.
Oh, my God, what a fall!
Right to the jaw.
A big kick to the gut and a clubbing forearm. Jimmy with all the momentum on his side.
Jimmy Uso is getting that unstoppable look in his eyes.
He got out of dodge just in time.